Walker guy.
Butthead
Walker
works.
guy goes to that office during one of the most divisive times in our country's history. And so Mary is the perfect person that Wisconsin needs to put Wisconsin back on the right track, live up to our state model, and move the state forward. So it's really, I'm really excited to introduce Mary and for all that she's done for the Dane County and Madison School District. So.
Well, thank you, all of you, for being here. This is really exciting, and thank you to Savian for the introduction, but also for just being an incredibly important part of my campaign from day one. He has worked tirelessly while going to school and getting a, what grade point average?
3.7.
So I'm really proud of the team that I have, and I'll tell you, every day that I am out on the campaign trail, I am reminded about why we are doing this and why this is important. But there is one story that sticks with me every single day. And I was at an elementary school a few weeks ago and reading to first graders. And a little boy named Victor came up to me and he gave me this sign. And it says, "Welcome Mary Burke to Rogers Street Academy." This was a MPS school in Milwaukee. And over here is a little picture of me and the school, and it says, "Better Schools." And over here is a briefcase, and it says, "Better Jobs." And over here is a little map of Wisconsin, and it says, "A Better Wisconsin." Yeah. So I can't really say it better than Victor says it right here. But this is what this race is about. This fight is about. It is about better schools and better jobs and a better Wisconsin for Victor and his family and the millions across Wisconsin like him. We have to make sure he has a bright future. And we do have a tough battle on our hands, but I know that we are up to it. And we deserve a lot better than we're getting right now. I don't know who saw the job numbers this week.
Walker did.
But we are dead last in the Midwest in job creation under Scott Walker. And when he ran in 2010, he promised us 250,000 jobs. His jobs plan, when he made that promise, it was 4 pages long. And if you take out the pictures of himself, it's more like 2. I have seen 8th grade term papers that have more work put into them than that. We deserve better. We deserve better. If you're going to make a promise...
Because he's a college dropout.
We deserve better. If you're going to make a promise, you should stand behind the promise and you should have a plan for how you're going to do it. We deserve better than that. And while he's been a huge failure on jobs, unfortunately he's been successful in some areas. Successful in attacking our teachers. And successful in attacking our schools. And successful in attacking our public sector workers. In attacking our environment. And in attacking our freedoms. Our freedoms to choose to marry who we want to marry. Our freedoms as women to make our own health care choices.
Attacking clean government.
Attacking clean government and attacking even our rights to vote.
And sing.
So we need to stand up for our freedoms. And that's why I'm in this race, to stand up for what is right. And it's going to be an epic battle. I have no doubts about that. And they are going to throw at me every lie and dirty trick in the book. And in fact, they already have, right? The Republican Governors Association went up earlier on the air in defense of Scott Walker than before any other incumbent governor in the United States. And why do you think? They're scared, and they should be, because they spent $2 million. They didn't even land a punch. The poll numbers are better than ever. Now, there will be more to come. We know that. But they should know that the tougher they get, the tougher I get. And I know that I have each and every one of you and millions across this state who are going to stand tough with me. We have got to show them who is right. And we know from the John Doe investigation in the papers this week that we have groups like the Koch brothers and American for Prosperity and Club for Growth and Republican Governors Association and on and on and on. And they are trying to buy our governorship. They already have. They bought the governorship, and we have to stand up and tell them they're not going to get it again. So all of you in this room have a tremendous role to play and a tremendous amount of power to influence where this election turns out. If you look at the number of Democratic votes cast in 2010 for the Democratic for Barrett, and you compare it to the Democratic votes cast for Obama in 2012, in just Dane County alone, it was 65,000 votes. That's how much, that's the potential we have here by the hard work to get out there and get people to the polls. Tell them they have to support me. Tell them what's at stake. Make sure we're talking in a message that is going to resonate with them. That's how we're going to win this election. We need to turn people out because we know that when we turn people out, Democrats win. So we got to show them that we can turn people out in 2010. And we know the Republicans are scared. Why else would they try to prevent people from voting? Shortening the voting hours, taking away weekend voting, letting people hover around people as they vote. Right, these are all intimidation tactics. Well, I'll tell you, not only am I not intimidated, I am more confident than ever that we are going to win this because we're going to get out there and do the hard work that we have to do. And not only are we going to win this, you know what I want to do? I want to crush them. So let's go crush them.
If you haven't gone through training, again, rooms 1 and 2. If you have, Brink is ready to check out a turf to you, and let's go knock some doors. Let's talk to some sporadic voters. Let's make registered voters likely voters, and let's make Mary Burke the next governor of Wisconsin.